Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? This is David, and today I want to make a case for VR gaming and compare it to flat screen gaming. Now, I've been a flat screen gamer ever since I was in my teenager years. I stopped gaming for a very long time after I turned like 20 or 21 or something like that, maybe even a little bit earlier. And then I kind of kicked back into it when I turned 28, I believe, just to kind of see how things are. And I've been PC gaming. I had a Xbox console. I had a PlayStation console. So I pretty much had it all. And I just recently got into VR. Now, my first taste of VR was when I got my Quest 2. And to be perfectly honest, that Quest 2 did not impress me whatsoever. That was about a year or two ago. And when I got it, the games that I played on it were pretty shitty. They were super janky, but I just kind of wanted to try the free games, the demos and all that before putting any money into the good games. But that's the mistake that I made, was those shitty, VR demos that were free and all that actually made me return to Quest 2 because I thought that's how all VR was going to be. And also the Quest 2 at the same time didn't impress me either because of the lenses. They use something called Fresnel lenses, I believe is how it is pronounced. And the lenses are nothing like the pancake lenses in a Quest 3. So the sweet spot was very, very narrow and they did not immerse me whatsoever. And now fast forward to today, I got a Quest 3 and I have been absolutely addicted to it because it is unlike anything I've ever experienced. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. I might just start posting a bunch of VR content because I'm enjoying this thing way more than I thought I would. All right, so first of all, if you want an immersive experience, VR is the best medium of entertainment to do that. It is the most immersive way of consuming entertainment. Unlike flat games where you are controlling a character with a controller or mouse and keyboard, you are the character in VR. If you're playing a shooting game, for example, you are doing the aiming, you are doing the reloading, and you're doing the leaning as well. If there's an enemy to your left and you got to aim and shoot at him, you have to physically turn your entire body to the left, aim with the gun, put it up to your sights, and pull the trigger. You are doing that physically. You're not controlling the gun or your vision through a controller, joystick, or a mouse. You're doing that all physically. So you are actually the character in this virtual world. And you just feel immensely more immersed with even the simplest of games. That is one criticism that a lot of VR games have gone recently, is that they are not the highest of quality. And that's just because there's not a lot of budget in VR. But the thing with VR is that you don't really need the best graphics in the world to be immersed. I mean, the simplest of assets or structures in VR are basically one-to-one with the real world. And in VR, everything looks amazing. It feels like you're actually in that world yourself. So if you're looking at an asset, if you're looking at a gun straight up to your face, everything is rendered in real 3D. It's rendered for your left eye and it's rendered for your right eye in a very large field of view. So you are actually physically looking at that asset. You're not looking at it through a flat screen. It is actually one of the only few mediums where you can consume actual 3D content. Remember when 3D was a thing with flat screens? You had to wear special glasses and 3D gaming never really took off. I mean, we still see 3D movies in the theaters and whatnot, which is a pretty cool experience. But with VR, you get that right at home and with gaming as well. It's also the healthiest medium of entertainment. Unlike a movie where you're literally just laying in a couch or a bed while consuming the content or watching TV, or like playing a game where there is a little bit more activity because you are controlling something with your hands, or if you're on the mouse and keyboard, you're controlling the mouse with the button presses on the keyboard. it is still not a very healthy medium of entertainment. You're sitting there in one position, staring at one object for a long period of time. And obviously, we've seen all the health risks associated with that. You get bad posture, it's unhealthy for your body to be sitting for a long period of time, and all that comes with a risk of your health. Whereas in VR, you're actively involved in moving the character and looking around in 360 degrees. You're grabbing stuff, you're moving your arms left, right, and around, you're turning around. Most VR games that you're playing are going to be standing up. So you're actively burning calories while playing VR. And I've noticed personally that it is very healthy mentally as well. After a long VR gaming session, I don't feel like I wasted my time. It feels natural. And VR is actually used to lose weight. And there's a lot of fitness apps out there that are fun to play while actively burning calories. If you're getting into VR for the first time, don't make the same mistake as I did when I got my Quest 2, which is to play shitty, janky VR demos and base your opinion on VR from that. If you're getting a VR headset, make sure to, I would say, personally, at least get a Quest 3 because those pancake lenses make a world of difference. It literally looks like you're actually in that world. Whereas the Quest 2, it's got those Fresnel lenses. You can see the edges of the lenses, and I don't know, it just doesn't fool me. Whereas with the pancake lenses, it is a whole different story. I actually feel like I am in that world. So definitely get a Quest 3 and don't get any shitty games, all right? At the very least, get Quest Plus, which will give you like 20 free games that you can check out, and play something like Red Matter or Onward, something that actually is good, and you will get a sense of how a good VR game can play like. And if you're doing PC VR, make sure to check out the good ones. You know, Half-Life, Alex. Make sure to pony up some money to buy an actually good game. Bone Lab is also a good game to try for your first time. All right, thank you all for watching this video. Go to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think of VR. Let me know, do you prefer VR or do you prefer flat gaming, and why? Thank you all for watching and have a great day.